Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie. And it's Thursday. It is almost Friday. Welcome to my show. Hey y'all, first some house cleaning. I just want to thank you all for your patronage, for being a part of this channel. I've got a bunch of new subs, and yes, that's what this topic is all about today. It has been 3 months and 2 days. 3 months since YouTube demonetized me. And I can say I've never been happier with my presence on YouTube. I want to just kind of back up a little bit. Okay, no, I'm not going to play with that. Sometimes I like to play with editing, but I just don't have the time today or this weekend. But I want to back up a bit in reality to pre-demonetization. We're going to go back a whole year. Last April, YouTube closed my channel. Just closed it. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And let me just interrupt and say, I'm sorry, friends. I'm dealing with a terrible migraine. A terrible migraine. So bad that at 5 o'clock in the morning, I actually took a double-strength Advil, and it hasn't done a thing. Hasn't done a thing. Haven't slept in a couple of days. So it's a bit of a tough go. But for you, I'll do it. Okay, so over a year ago, I lost my channel. And then when it came back, I struggled to get back the kind of viewership I used to have. And after a year, I think I kind of got there again. And then but that past year, every single video I put out had an issue. Almost every video. Plus, once a week, I had to look back to all my post videos to see what got demonetized that they haven't told me about. It would have been hard enough, and I don't understand how some YouTubers do it, with a person with a sane mind. But I'm a man of deep anxiety and troubles and been through a lot, and I found the struggle to be not worth the few bucks that monetization gives me. Now, I understand those of you who have bigger channels, those of them, even if you're not watching, many people with much bigger channels, they make a lot more money off of the YouTube piece. And so I get it. I get how they would want to do that struggle. I don't. I don't want this channel to be some really big channel, because if it becomes big, I lose that chance to be in the comments with you all, to know you all, to understand you all, to talk to you all. That's really important to me. This channel, I had a visit with my doctor yesterday. My first visit to do insurance forms for yet another year. It happens every year, and every year it's a stressful thing. Of course, your doctor's going to back you, but this time I had a new doctor. And we talked about my YouTube channel, and she was impressed. She was impressed that I use something like this to take the place of much of the medication that didn't work for me. I have trouble with pharmaceuticals, and I use this as a chance for me to help other people, and by doing that, I help myself. So being monetized was actually counterintuitive to that. And I was struggling the last couple of months before July 6 or 7 or whenever, when they demonetized me. Up until then, for the couple of months leading up to that, I was so stressed. Every single day there was either an email to reply to from YouTube or an email to send, or both. There was always the struggle of, well, could you just prove why you did what you did? None of it makes sense. And I finally, YouTube did me a favor. They took away my monetization, my ability to make money and have ads rolling on my video. And every time I see ads on someone else's video, I go, not me, not me. And I'm glad about that. And it's all of you that make it possible, especially you Patreon supporters, but all of you with your discussions in the comments, with you coming back and replying and talking. That kind of thing has shown that my channel has substance, that people watch the videos to the end, that people come back often to check the comments, and that's what YouTube wants. And because of it, they've even twice sent me a survey. If you're not demonetized, why? They want me back. I ain't coming back. You guys aren't getting those commercials, because the last thing I want to do is first grow my channel too big where it stops being what I designed it to be. But two, I monetize, I go back to the stress. Not my thing. Not my thing. And when they demonetized me, boom, my views dropped to about 50% of what they used to be. All my past videos, I have some rather viral videos. My warnings of a nectar collector, my review of Maui Wowie. Quite a few of those get thousands and tens of thousands of views. And they were getting a couple hundred a day until I got demonetized, and boom, they dropped to about 20 or 30. They're back. It's 3 months later. Long story short, they're back. The views are back up again. I am being recommended over and over to you guys. I show up in your recommendations. You're getting notified if you've clicked that bell. So I've gotten over whatever they did to me, or YouTube is slowly changing their algorithms to stop hurting people that they just don't agree with, because they're in trouble in so many ways. Steve Crowder, Viva Frey, a lawyer in Montreal. So many have found, how do I put it? They have researched and found and proved the shadow banning, and you can bet that YouTube is starting to get scared and they're starting to change things. Doesn't mean I'll come back. I like the way it is now. Could I use a few more supporters? Could I make this channel a little better if I had them? Of course, of course. Patreon is always up in the top left corner, top left, which is my right. It's always up there. Patreon's always up there. If you want, you get extra videos from me. I am behind on doing videos. I've even had Yokan ask me, hey, where's our Uni Pro review? I'm getting to it all, folks. I'm getting to it all. It's been a busy start of the school year, so I thank you for your patience. This is a real potpourri. Stay with. I have new facts at the end, but stay with. I also want to thank a couple of you for keeping your cool in conversations in yesterday's video. Yeah, I'll put that up there too. Yesterday's video had a little bit of stress involved in it. It almost brought me back to my days. The whole channel started as a political channel and became a health channel. And I was glad because I don't like getting involved in those kind of things. My call for an opportunity for unity meant I was asking all of you to look beyond the anger and the offensive taking and all that kind of stuff in today's society and start looking at people and start realizing that we, as people, have no right to judge another person. No matter how far left or how far right they are, we are not a judge and we are not a God. We can have an opinion as to whether they might be good or bad because of certain things, but we should always dampen that down and say, but I don't know them. I don't even judge my own sister, who sometimes I think she does some silly stuff. Because you know what? She's lived a different life than me. We all have. So let's just remember that, folks, when talking with each other. Let's use calmness. Let's use appreciation. I love you all. I'm not pointing at any single person here. I'm saying I appreciate everybody, and every point of view. Whether I agree with the point of view or not, I appreciate it and I fight for your right to say it and to feel it. We got to stop thinking that we need a society where we control people's thoughts. I just finished reading the book 1984, and I really ask a lot of you to read that because, my goodness, the correlation to today's society and how close we are to that kind of a situation is scary. And we are now at little known facts. Gordian is little known facts. I do love doing these, so we're going to have a little fun. We're going to actually read a couple today because I found some new ones, over 1,000. I only printed the first 100, and we'll take it from there. Number 1, the scientific term for brain freeze is sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. There is a mouthful. Canadians say sorry so much that a law was passed in 2009 declaring that an apology cannot be used as evidence of guilt in court. Yeah, us Canadians, eh? And we'll go. For some reason, there is no number 3. Oh well. We'll go number 4. The only letters that don't appear on the periodic table are J and Q. I don't care. So let's move to one more. One habit of intelligent humans is being easily annoyed by people around them, but saying nothing in order to avoid a meaningless argument. Kind of fits with what I was talking about right there. My friends. Hey, sorry, Jonathan Taylor. I've been meaning to do a video about bud tenders, and you talked to me about that. That is coming too. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Catch you on the other side. And look for someone with a smile today. Don't ask them their politics. Just give them a smile. Peace.